After balling out in the preseason, it's finally time for Chase Brown Jr.'s NFL debut. And for his first game of his NFL career, he got to play against the Rams and Aaron Donald. So it's definitely going to be a dogfight. For his first run of the game, he gets to come in second and fourth in the shotgun and get the first down. On 2nd and 10 again, looks like these shotgun runs is working as he uses his speed to get to the outside and gets hit out of bounds. It's a penalty. And when I tell y'all, if he finds an open space and he gets gone, boy, he gets gone again on the shotgun run, juking out defenders and finally getting taken down. Yeah, that boy is too fast. And then here on first down, as the Browns started using him a lot more as a receiving back, he gets his ball in the flats and he's gone, but there's people over there, so he gets tackled. Down 21-10 is third down. They need a screen. He overthrows his screen, but somehow he still fights and gets the first. Chase didn't get too much playing time in the third quarter, but at least the Browns came back. They're only down 3 points, and he tries to fight for this first. Due to Chase being a running back too, he doesn't really get too many snaps, but at least the Browns win this game in a clutch win, 28-24. Now y'all can see RB1 Nick Chubb with 105 yards, 16 attempts and a touchdown, and Chase has 7 attempts for 73 yards, but no tug. Also getting 2 receptions with 32 yards. After having a pretty decent game against the Rams, it is now week 2, his second game of his career, and he got the Seahawks. Chase Brown finally gets a check in 2nd and 10, and somehow he finds a way to slip through that little hole and get the first down. And on 1st and 10, they run a little QB option. Deshaun Watson decides to keep it. Good thing he doesn't fumble. 1st and 10, and Chase on the little flat right. Somehow Deshaun Watson fucks himself, so Chase got to turn nothing into something. With Nick Chubb being the number 1 running back on the team, Chase is going to have to be the receiving back so he can provide more value, and that's exactly what he's doing. And due to him being the receiving back, he really only gets to run out of shotgun, but he don't hate that because these runs work most of the time. Now, one of the worst things about this team is Deshaun Watson. Like, why are you trying to force it up on a 5'9" running back? Now, I don't know what Deshaun Watson got with throwing the ball under the route, but he fucks this up as he could have had the first down. Now on the Texas route, one of Chase's favorite routes to run because he gets to use his speed. He gets this ball and gets the first easily. And then again on this HB draw right here, he finds a hole, finds the outside, and he is gone. But guess what? Tariq fucking Woolen, who was probably as fast as him, catches him. I'm pretty sure he's not really as fast as him. It was just an angle. But this nigga Deshaun Watson is tragic. He tries to force it up, and it gets picked off. And it goes for 6. So yeah, the Seahawks actually have doubled the Browns' points, and it's mainly due to the fact of how trash Deshaun Watson is, but Chase is still fighting for some yards. So yeah, the Browns get blown out this game, all thanks to Deshaun Watson. I mean, just look at the stats he had: 18 for 29, 64%, 1 touchdown and 2 picks. And due to them being behind the whole game, the running game wasn't really that good, as Chase Brown only had 84 yards, and Nick Chubb had 23 somehow. But Chase also had 6 receptions with 40 yards, so not bad, I guess. It is now week 3 against the Steelers, and they got a whole lot of people on that D-line. With Cameron Hayward and fucking TJ Watt, like, it's going to be hard to get past that D-line, but almost trying to get that first. 3rd and 4th, he don't see nobody open, so Deshaun Watson decides to scramble, and that was not smart because he gets straight fumbled. Like, you could have just threw it to running back. Chase was wide open. It would have been good. Steelers end up scoring that drive, and it's now 1st and 10, and their D-line is so good. We end up getting 3 points in that drive because for some reason we just cannot score in the red zone, but on this little HB zone, using speed, like look at how fast that boy is. And then again on another little HB zone trying to get somewhere, but he gets held up at the line. 3rd and 5, this is a big first down that is needed, and somehow this isn't the first. Steelers score on that last drive. It's 2nd and 4. He finally gets a runner stretch play as he gets to the outside and gets caught up. He could have probably scored a touchdown. 1st and 10. If they want to stay in this game, they have to be able to get some points this drive as he catches this ball and gets the first down. And then again, like I said about the blocking, who is out here blocking TJ Watt like this? Ain't no running back doing that. Down 21-6 in 3rd and 4, and they need this first down. Chase is wide open, but Deshaun Watson decides to force this ball up. Terrible decision making. 3rd and 4 in the 4th quarter. Don't really look like it's going to be too much of a game right now, but he runs a little Texas route and gets the first down and more. And when I tell y'all Deshaun Watson is trash, he is terrible. There's nobody open really, but why force this up on a safety that can catch picks? Like, come on, bro. You got to be better than this. Now, at this point, less than a minute left in this game, 6-28. Like, this game's over with, but Chase still showing off how good he really is. And obviously, it's garbage time right now, but Nick Chubb ends up getting this little touchdown right here, fighting hard for this. And for some reason, even though it didn't even matter, coach decided to call up a little 2-point conversion, which Chase converts. Browns get blown out for a second game in a row, 28-14. That's tough. And Deshaun Watson with another bad game, not throwing a single passing touchdown, but throwing a pick. Nick Chubb didn't have that good of a day. He's only having 67 yards with a touchdown. Decent. And Chase only had 7 attempts with 70 yards, averaging 10 yards an attempt. It's pretty good. Also getting 3 catches for 36 yards. It's week 4 and it's Colts week. Let's get into this shit. Getting his first rush of the game, their linebackers are so good, they're hitting the holes. And then again with Deshaun Watson's decision making. Like, why are you forcing this into 3 fucking defenders? Now 2nd and 8, trying to get this little first down, but he cannot find a hole. 3rd and 1, they down 7 points, so they need this, and he gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Now I don't know if it's the Browns' O-line not blocking, or if it's just the Colts linebackers and D-line being so good, but Chase Brown somehow finds a way to fight and get this first down. Now hungry for his first touchdown as an NFL career, he gets his receiving touchdown, bringing him up 3 points in this game. Now when I tell y'all one of the most positive things about him being small is the fact that he's so skinny he can get between the holes, and he's fast as hell. He gets to the outside but gets caught up. Another HB drawing us and finds a hole, and everything just collapsed. Like, people just stop blocking for a second. 2nd and 11, up 13-10. They do a little PA and he's wide open. Deshaun Watson overthrows him somehow. The Browns find their way up the field. It's 1st and 10, and Chase Brown's trying to find somewhere to go to, but tries not to get tackled behind the line. 3rd and 2, and he finds a hole and gets the first down. Now the bad thing is, since he's not a power back, he doesn't really get to get rushing touchdowns because Nick Chubb comes in on the goal line situations. But other than that, the Browns win this game 20-17 in a close game, where Deshaun Watson had an extremely mid game. Running this game was also non-existent, as Nick Chubb and Chase Brown had pretty bad games. Getting to the middle of the season, you know what I'm saying, it's week 5 and got the Ravens. After a very lackluster performance last week, Chase made sure he gonna ball out this week, breaking the tackle and getting an easy first down. And right after that, coach decided to keep him in the game, get a little shotgun run in, showing off his speed, getting to the edge, and can't break that tackle. That probably would have been a touchdown had he broke that. Hungry for his first touchdown, his O-line blocks good as hell, and he fights for the touchdown but gets stopped at the 1. Nick Chubb ended up scoring the touchdown last drive, as they have him at slot receiver here, and Deshaun Watson forces it into him as it runs a flat route, ends up throwing the pick to Kyle Hamilton. 4th quarter, up 4 points, 1st and 10. He gets the ball, runs to the outside. Look at that speed. He gets hit out of bounds. And then again, another run out of shotgun. They seen that he's so fast, and the other DBs, they're just not fast enough to keep up with him, so they keep running it. And when I tell y'all, this whole drive is courtesy of Chase. Like, the way, look at this shit. This nigga is just getting first every single touch. Since they was on goal line, they ended up putting Nick Chubb in the game, and he scored. In this 3-point game, Deshaun Watson gets sacked. This was a big sack. It's 4th and 12. Now they got to punt the ball. That's tough. Now in OT, because defense allowed him to get 3 points. It's 2nd and 11, and they going back on the ground with Chase Brown. Him getting the first down, juking out of DB, and getting taken down finally. Here 1st and 10 going with a play action. They not done feeding Chase as he gets this ball, throws it over him, but he still makes the catch. First down, they're going with another inside zone, and look how he gets to the outside, and you would think this would be a touchdown, but somehow he gets tripped up. Still trying to get his first rushing touchdown in his career. He's fighting to get the first, but gets tackled. We rarely get to see him play goal line. He comes in, dives in, and does not get the touchdown. And that'll be his only chance. Nick Chubb ends up running in for a touchdown, winning the game at OT. Now this was the game of his life. He had 19 attempts with 187 yards, but no touchdown. And Nick Chubb 14 attempts, 61 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Chase also had 4 catches for 39 yards receiving. Now after 5 weeks of football, Chase Brown is 5th in rushing yards right now, but no touchdown. So what y'all think? Is he RB1 potential?